Well, we've got breaking news on this Thursday. It's a big payday in the NBA with the Golden State Warriors signing superstar Steph Curry to a one-year extension that will pay him $62.6 million. That is according to ESPN. With this deal in place, Curry's contract with the Warriors will now run through the 26-27 season, which at that point he'll be 39 years old. Curry averaged better than 26 points a game this past season and was named the league's clutch player of the year. Of course, he also had a busy summer leading Team USA to the gold medal at the Paris Olympics. Just add paycheck to the list of things Steph Curry did this summer as we bring in our NBA insider, Bill Ryder, to discuss. All right, Bill, he had 2 years left on that deal that was paying him, words are hard today, wow. 2 years left on a deal that paid him $215 million. That's now been extended. What are your thoughts here on the latest extension to Steph Curry?
Yeah, Haley, my thoughts are on top of it being very good news for Steph Curry, right? A little more money in the bank account that he's certainly earned. One of 3 players now in the history of the sport who will earn $500 million or more just from their NBA contracts. I think it's good news for the Warriors and good news for sports fans. There's not much of a plan in Golden State, not an easy path forward to success, but whatever path there is, it has to include Stephen Curry, even down the line in this extra year that takes him through age 39. This is the longest that they could extend him. And I think it's good news for the rest of us. We talked about Klay Thompson during the break before we were visiting on live TV and how weird it's going to be to see him be a Maverick. We've seen LeBron move around, players changing as part of the deal, but there's something iconic and that just feels right about Curry being a Warrior. And the fact that he's going to remain in Golden State for as long as they can lock him down, it just feels right as a basketball fan who has gotten used to seeing his greatness with this specific team and that specific organization.
Yeah, it's good that they kept him around because obviously the other half of the Splash Brothers is now elsewhere. Klay Thompson, of course, in Dallas, which, like we talked about, still feels weird. But regardless, they do keep Steph around. So what do you make of the Warriors' outlook now that they have him for a little bit longer?
It's complicated, sort of like the Lakers, I think season is tricky, like the Clippers is tricky, maybe like some up-and-coming teams, like Houston is tricky. You could see Golden State, I think, finishing anywhere, if I'm being really optimistic, between 5 and 6 and as low as 11. When you get past really the top 4 teams in the Western Conference, Haley, including the Warriors, particularly the Warriors, because of their pedigree and what we expect from them, there's a world where they're fighting for that play-in again. You're right. No Klay Thompson, not the player that he used to be, but a critical part of what they do. Not a lot of depth there, not a lot of scoring help for Stephen Curry. They brought in some bit pieces and some guys. Buddy Hield's one of the examples. But I think you're looking at a Warriors team that needs an aging Steph Curry to do over the course of 82 games and beyond what he did at the Olympics at the end for Team USA, and that is carry these guys with his greatness, take over games, dominate these moments that they're going to even have a chance of being competitive. We know that he can do it, but that's a lot to ask someone who's at the later stages of their career.
Yeah, and it's important to note, too, it's a one-year extension. It can only be 1 year because of the NBA's new 38 rule there. So obviously it could only be a 1 year, but kind of going back to what we talked about at the beginning here, he's going to be 39 years old by the time 27 rolls around. So, and maybe this is just like, looking way too much into this here, but could this potentially be the final extension we see for Steph Curry at that point? Because again, Father Time is not slowing down.
Undefeated. I mean, 6 years ago, I would have jumped in. Hell yeah, this is the last one. But we've got LeBron's going to be 40. We saw Tom Brady play forever. I mean, the sort of limits that guys can play in these sports have obviously been extended. And there was a time not that long ago, Haley, when if you were a medium-sized, slight of stature for an NBA player, point guard or guard, 32 is when you hit that wall. And so obviously things have changed. Yes, I think this is the last time that we're going to see Steph Curry get a contract where you're talking tens and tens and tens of millions of dollars per year. But if he has the desire and the hunger to keep playing, I could certainly see the Warriors keeping him around 3 years from now. But at the level that he is playing now, as the leader of a team, as a guy that I think can still be the best player on a competitive team at least, this is the last time I think that version of Steph Curry is going to get this kind of contract.
Look, as long as we just keep seeing this celebration on the court, I think everyone is going to be good at home. Our Bill Ryder breaking down the latest extension for Steph Curry and the...
In a blockbuster move that has sent shockwaves across the NBA, Stephen Curry has made his stance clear he's not going anywhere. Despite swirling rumors and temptations, Curry has firmly decided to extend his legacy with the Golden State Warriors, saying no to the glitz of the Lakers and the allure of teaming up with LeBron James. The Warriors have secured their face of the franchise for another year, locking him in with a massive $62.6 million contract extension through the 2026-27 season. But what does this mean for the Warriors' future? Let's break it down. Stephen Curry's contract extension is nothing short of historic. By adding an extra year worth $62.6 million, Curry becomes the first player in NBA history to surpass the $60 million mark in a single season. This deal not only solidifies Curry's position as the highest paid player in the league, but also sends a clear message to the rest of the NBA: the Warriors are all in on Curry and they're not letting go. But why was this deal so important for the Warriors, and what does it signify about their long-term strategy? With this extension, the Warriors have strategically aligned their future. Draymond Green and Andrew Wiggins are both under contract through the 2026-27 season, creating a unified front with Curry at the helm. This trio represents the core of the Warriors' championship aspirations, and the organization is betting on them to lead the next charge towards another title. But with Klay Thompson's departure, how will the Warriors ensure they remain title contenders? Losing Klay Thompson in free agency was a significant blow, but the Warriors have not let it dampen their championship ambitions. By securing Curry's future, the Warriors have shown they are committed to building around him, even as they navigate the challenges of retooling their roster. This extension was not just about money, it was about keeping the heart and soul of the team intact. And this move isn't just about the present, it sets the stage for the Warriors' future, especially with upcoming contract negotiations on the horizon. Stephen Curry's extension also has a domino effect on the Warriors' future moves. With Curry locked in, the organization can now focus on upcoming negotiations with young talents like Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody. The clarity of Curry's situation makes it easier for the Warriors to maneuver these talks, ensuring they can continue to build a competitive team around their star. But this decision also speaks volumes about Curry's loyalty and the Warriors' vision for his career. In an era where superstars frequently switch teams in pursuit of championships, Stephen Curry's decision to stay with the Warriors is a testament to his loyalty. Despite the allure of joining LeBron James and the Lakers, Curry has chosen to stick with the team that drafted him, prioritizing legacy over luxury. This extension is as much about Curry's loyalty to the Warriors as it is about the Warriors' commitment to him. So what does this mean for the Lakers and their pursuit of another superstar? The Lakers' failure to lure Stephen Curry to Los Angeles is a significant blow, revealing cracks in their strategy. While LeBron James and the Lakers were banking on star power to attract Curry, it's clear that the promise of a flashy market isn't enough when it comes to true loyalty and a legacy worth fighting for. This is a stark reminder that not every superstar can be swayed by glitz and glamour. And as Curry cements his place in Warriors history, what does the future hold for this legendary team? With Curry at the helm for at least another year, the Warriors are poised to remain contenders in the Western Conference. The front office, led by General Manager Mike Dunleavy Jr., is focused on building a team that can compete at the highest level, even in the face of challenges. Their top priority remains clear: keep Curry happy, keep him leading the team, and keep winning. The journey continues, and with Curry leading the way, the Warriors' legacy is far from finished. Stephen Curry's decision to stay with the Warriors is a defining moment, not just for his career but for the franchise's future. As the first player to secure a $62.6 million deal for a single season, Curry has once again set the bar. And while the Lakers may have come knocking, Curry's loyalty to the Warriors has won out. The question now is not if the Warriors will compete for another title, but how soon they'll be raising another banner in the Chase Center. Stay tuned as this saga continues to unfold.